The failure to build power plants to meet the rising demand for electricity in the country and the failure to identify and select the least costly modes for power generation are some of the main issues for the power crisis in Sri Lanka. A perusal of COPE committee reports reveal that it was the diesel mafia, inclusive of politicians and state sector officials, who were responsible for preventing the construction of power plants on time and preventing authorities using least cost modes for power generation. It was a one-time Minister of Power himself who made a statement in Parliament that the diesel mafia is very much active in Sri Lanka. It is evident that the influence of the diesel mafia extended far beyond the Parliament when all provisions in the law were kicked to the curb and electricity tariffs were increased arbitrarily. Several petitions challenging the electricity tariff hike are currently before the Supreme Court. Against such a backdrop, the committee appointed by the Minister of Power to reform the Ceylon Electricity Board has published their proposals. The committee had published their draft bill under the short title Sri Lanka Electricity Industry Reforms Act. According to this draft, the CEB will be divided to a minimum of 14 entities. The minister in charge is vested with the power to determine the highest number of entities that the CEB can be divided into. The committee has proposed that the Public Utilities Commission of Sri Lanka should be relieved of their duties to regulate the industry. The committee further proposes that a new entity called the Electricity Commission should be established. If the Public Utilities Commission of Sri Lanka is to be done away with, it must be done by amending the Public Utilities Commission Act number 35 of 2002. That is a matter that falls under the purview of the Minister of Finance. Even the assumption that the committee appointed by the Minister of Power and Energy to reform the CEB is unaware of this is comical, to say the very least. The proposal to establish the Electricity Commission is aimed at making the Minister of Power an all-powerful entity in the industry. What will happen if this all-powerful entity dances to the tune of the electricity mafia? We will continue to analyze the provisions of this draft.